Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Seed Studios tonight. Tonight I have two very special guests in the studio. Dee from Saint Ergo and my very special
Hello.
mate, Matt, the Ox on bass. And we're going to play some live music tonight. And welcome, Saint Ergo, Dee, to Seed Studios tonight.
Thanks, Pete. It's been really great for you to have me here. I really wanted to come down and play some tunes with you guys.
Yeah, this has been a while in the making, hasn't it?
Yeah. And being able to play this is like the debut of electric guitar for me.
Yeah.
So nobody's actually seen me play electric guitar, so
Because you're normally on acoustic there, aren't you?
acoustic or piano or something. So this could be anything from really amazing to complete train wreck. So,
Hopefully it's not a train wreck tonight. Yeah.
it'll be a glorious sight anyway. Everybody loves a good train wreck. So,
What's brought on the electric guitar? What's the
what brought it on?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's one of those things that I've always wanted to play the electric guitar, and honestly, ever since I was on a school camp back in 1985, I went on a school camp and I took my trusty new Panasonic boombox with me in the bus, and I was playing all my Christian rock music that I had at the time, thinking it was just super cool, and a dude reached over the back of my seat. He flicked the eject button on. I was playing I think the tape was Petra, Back to the Street.
Oh, awesome album.
And he pulled it out and he threw it out the window.
Oh, no.
And he put in and he goes, listen to this, and he slams in a cassette and bang, throws it shut, and he comes out.
Dire Straits.
And I just went, oh my God, what is this? So money for nothing just hit me, and it's like it hit me around the Christian chops so significantly that I always wanted to play guitar, but never had the courage to get one until this year.
Well,
So,
congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Well, look, if you're watching tonight on the stream, shout out, give us a shout out and say hi, and we'd love to say hi back
absolutely.
if we could. I've got the live stream here next to me so I can see who's on. So give us a shout out tonight. Saint Ergo, what are we going to start with tonight, mate?
Well, I'm actually going to start with a pretty new song that I wrote. I started writing it last year. So this is an actual genuine bona fide lockdown song. And this is about a fictional relationship that started between a couple of people. And I won't say anything more about it than that, but it's kind of sweet, it's kind of cute, and it's kind of cheeky. This is called Falling So Hard. It's late, we're watching late night TV. You're holding me, I like the way you squeeze. It's this on a mind, I feel the heat running down my spine. Ooh, shut out the world for the night. Draw up the sheets, turn off the light. 'Cause I've been holding back, I've been holding myself back. I've been holding back from falling so hard. Sometimes I think that we have to do the things that we might regret. Lessons are only learned over the shoulder of someone we will never forget. 'Cause I've been holding back, I've been holding myself back. I've been holding back from falling so hard. I've been holding back, I've been holding myself back. I've been holding back from falling so hard. Been falling so hard. I've been falling so hard for you. Oh, for you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Alright.
Saint Ergo. Welcome to tonight. This is Seed Studios coming to you live with live music tonight. We have a very special guest, as I said in the intro. Sorry about the camera issues we had, technical issues. Sometimes, you know, when you're going live, you have these issues. But anyway, tonight we're going to play some live music and have a chat and, yeah, just enjoy ourselves. So, Saint Ergo, tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are you? What do you do? How long you've been playing music? And, yeah.
Well, I mean, how long have I been playing music? That's probably a good one to start with. So, I got started like a lot of musicians did. I think of a certain generation in the church. I grew up basically having to play the piano because that was what was needed to be played. There was nobody else to do it. So, I was about 10 and I just figured out how to play the piano and cheated with the chords, and I've always struggled to sort of learn the proper way of doing anything really, but it served me well, and I left music for a long time. When I got married particularly, I still kept at it and still kept doing some things, but I was just progressively sort of lost interest in doing it. But the last couple of years, it's just been like a bit of a brain explosion for me, getting back into it and recording and doing all kinds of really cool stuff and writing new songs and things. And I'm just really loving life and loving music again, which is great.
Yeah. Next song, what have we got?
All right, so we got a little bit of Foo Fighters. Ha ha ha! You didn't expect that, did you? Anybody who knew that chord would know what song this is.
Bit of a hint.
Anyway,
Bit of a hint,
but
yeah.
I'm going to do it inevitably in my own style, so let's do it. Dave Grohl, please don't sue me. say. Come down and waste away with me. Down with me. Slow high. Wanted it to be. Out of my head. Out of my head. Yes, while I wonder when I sing along with you, when everything could ever feel is real forever, when everything could ever feel this good again. The only thing I'll ever ask of you, gotta promise not to stop when I say when. Breathe out so I can breathe you in, hold you near. How, oh, I know it always be out of the rain, out of her head, she said. Wonder when I sing along with you, when everything I'd ever feel is real forever, and anything I'd ever feel is good again. The only thing I'd ever ask of you, gotta promise not to stop when I say wait, wait. And I wonder when I sing along with you, could everything I'd ever feel is here forever, anything I'd ever feel is good again. Yeah, yeah. The only thing I ask of you, gotta promise not to stop when I say wait, wait,
Ladies and gentlemen, Saint Ergo at Siege Studios. Live music here at Siege Studios as well. And welcome tonight. We've had a few technical difficulties, but hopefully they're over now. And we're on with the show. So we got a very special guest tonight, Saint Ergo. He's an original artist. And
They are an original artist.
they are an original artist. And also, he also... They also records lots of, sorry, Saint Ergo they, yes, records music and is a producer in himself. And yeah, so so tell me what you do, Dee.
What I do?
Yes.
I don't do anything really.
Yes, you do.
Oh, well, look, first and foremost, I'm a parrot. You know, that's the thing I love the most. And I do, but as far as music goes, I've got gear at home, and I record and write and produce stuff. And there's actually a really cool album coming out pretty soon of an artist that I've been working with.
Yeah, tell me about that.
So that's Dan Lucius, or Dan Lucius. I keep on getting that wrong. Dan Lucius. He's written some cracking songs.
Absolutely.
And together we sort of worked on it over lockdown in between things, really as a mental health project. But they really speak to the moment, and they really speak. The songs are really good, and they sound really good. And I'm hoping we can actually afford to do a run on vinyl, because it'll be bloody-tastic. But then, I just started working with some people just before lockdown. I've gone through all the bizzo around getting some qualifications and stuff, and ended up doing a single for Dave Stanton of Lone Wolves.
Yep.
And that was a bit of a cracker. So
It was a cracker.
I even played bass in the video clip.
Yeah, and I played drums.
And Pete played drums, so that
Yeah.
was a
And
really
actually played drums in the recording.
we
too.
played, and I played bass on the actual recording as
Yeah,
well.
and produced
so
it.
there you go. And produced it and all that. And did some BVs and things. So that was kind of an interesting, fun experience. Dave and I still chat. We keep on threatening to do something else. A few years ago I released an EP, and I'm actually in the next few weeks, hopefully I'm getting that finished. I'm reimagining it. I decided to record the drums, which Pete's gonna do. Record the drums on one of my songs, A Halo in the Steam, which I always wanted a real drummer instead of a robot drummer on it. I've sort of re-sung a lot of the parts, and it sounds really good. I'm really much happier with it the way it is now. But that's kind of was a bit of a stopgap sort of prelude to, April next year sees the dropping of a single
Great.
off the new album, of the sort of full-length album that's going to be coming out. That song I originally played first up, Falling So Hard, that's going to be on the album. It's a bit
Awesome.
the way it's on the album is quite different to that, and this is kind of a different imagining of it. So, but a good song survives multiple treatments. So,
That's right. Yeah.
I'm sure I could do a reggae version of it and it'd be
Sure,
perfectly
yeah.
fine. But yeah.
Awesome.
And I'm getting back into doing a little bit of live sound again. I've got a gig on the 2nd of December with Beck Sykes
Great.
at the Gasso, doing live sound with for her, and that'll
Yep.
be really great.
Awesome.
There's lots of things happening. Behind the scenes.
A shout out to our mate Stuart, who's watching tonight.
Hey, Stu.
Hey, Stu.
Hey,
He says, when we went live, when we went blank out, he told us all about it. So thank you for telling us that. So
Thank you very much.
we're back on again. I believe there's no more technical difficulties. We'll get on to the next song. What have you got next?
Well, I thought I'd do a bit of an old fave of mine. This one's going to be on the album too. This is a song called Bodies in Motion, but I always really wanted to imagine this song with a band, and on the album it's with a band, and it's got the most incredible sax solo and all kinds of stuff on it. But I thought I'd just do your version of it tonight. It's
and gentlemen, Saint Ergo
Love
with
those
Bodies
bodies.
in Motion. That was awesome. That was great. Good fun to play that song.
Yeah, that's really,
Very much
really
so.
good. So, what have you been doing with yourself, Pete? You know?
Look, I've started this YouTube channel or Facebook channel as well, you know, trying to make some live music and create some vibes through music, because music is such a powerful medium. And try to, you know, it started off with me just playing some backing tracks to some instrumental sort of drumless music. And I thought, well, I can do something more with this and bring artists like you in and independent people that play music and sing-songwriters or guitarists or musicians at all, anybody, you know. So, and just try to create a bit of a thing with this live stream, and that's what I've been trying to do. And yeah, and also working and trying to stay sane, you know, through the whole COVID and lockdown and
working and staying sane. I mean,
yeah. Look, it's been tough, but look, we made it through. We're through now, and through the. Hopefully, we can get out and play some music. So, look, if you guys are out there want a band at all, we will hire ourselves out as a group with Saint Ergo.
Really?
Yeah, I think we will.
know.
Yeah.
Probably can't afford us, really.
Oh, all right, maybe because we're pretty dear. Yeah.
We're pretty dear.
Yeah, yeah. Because hey, because we're
But
good.
we only know 3 songs.
We do.
Yeah, no.
Well, isn't that true? What they say? 3 chords and the truth. Isn't that what you need?
Yeah,
You
but
know?
that's 3 chords in the truth.
Oh, okay.
So
3 songs.
songs in the truth.
That's different, is it?
That's,
Oh, right.
You know, that's like a very small coffee.
Oh, small coffee, right?
Yeah, just
Okay.
never
Oh,
quite
got to have your coffee.
Not going to last very long, is it?
No,
More
no, that's right. No, that's right.
What do they say? You can never just have 1 shot of tequila.
You'd have 2, huh? 2 shots of tequila. All right.
I don't know what that means.
Neither do I. Well, we just, just talking crap.
Okay, yeah.
All
So
right.
this is kind of actually kind of a little bit special in this song in the sense of that I've not really performed this much. I've never recorded it. And I wrote it while I was at RMIT as a bit of a project. And it was something that I wrote the actual music first, which is kind of a rarity for me. But kind of we were just jamming along with it, and it kind of had this really cool vibe with these guys. So, you know, Matt here's been doing wonderful stuff, laying down the foundation, and Pete's been really good. And so a little bit of Police inspiration, I think, in some of this, which was really good. And this is a song called Raspberry Fields. So it's a bit jammy, a bit improvisational. Let's go for another one of those. Field of dreams, daffodils sway, grass ran in the breeze. No, there's just a mire of clay, littered with my enemies and friends the same. Oh, boulders and rocks, desert and stream. So-called civility. Smiles came out like poison. It's beautiful vines tango in light. Promises broken by rebels speaking the word. They lay down their lives in raspberry fields. Oh. Love to hear Pete. Pete, go to town a little bit, mate. A bit of a solo.
right.
Nothing like a bit of live improvisation and
Yeah.
jamming there. Awesome. Well done, Pete. That's
Thank
great.
you, thank you. It was fun. It was fun. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Saint Ergo here at Siege Studios. Thanks for joining us tonight for our live stream.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt, for joining us again. Matt, the house bass player,
Yeah.
the Ox. We call him the Ox because he's rock solid. So hey,
Yeah.
it's affectionately known as the Ox.
That's
yes.
right. I appreciate it. Thank you,
Yeah,
Pete. Thank you,
yeah.
dude. It's been a beautiful night. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful.
It's been
Thanks
fun.
so much for having me, Pete and Matt. And
Pleasure.
I look forward to doing this again sometime.
Yes, we will do. We will do.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.